Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you'd like to see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. It's Draft Day Sports College Football 2019, episode number 15 in series. We are entering season number 3, just about ready for the season opener. And I've got to say, it can only be better than last year, right? Not technically. Coming off a 1-win season. It is entirely possible that we could go winless this year. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we can better last season's appalling win total. We open up with Texas A&M, but before we can get to that, we've got to get ourselves set and ready to go on the depth chart. Recruiting already taken care of at this point. If you watched the last episode, it focused heavily on recruiting and staff setup. But we are coming off of last season's depth chart still at this point. So we've got some updates, and you can see just kind of right where we're at in terms of replacement players. So our senior center, our number 2 receiver are both gone. If we quickly switch to defense before we get out there, you can see our second defensive tackle, our left end, our first middle linebacker, so definitely some difference at linebacker here. Second nickelback, second free safety. So for the most part, we've only lost 3 starters on D, and on offense, 2 starters. That is a lot of players back. That is a lot of potential for improvement. Plus, we've got some new players coming in that are now eligible after coming off of transfer, waiting for a year, or just freshmen coming in that we're now going to get a chance to have some upgrades. First and foremost, where we struggled at quarterback a year ago, we are now going to have an instant improvement in William Ware, who could potentially be a 4-year starter for us. And look at that, former starting quarterback Jones all the way down to 3rd string now. Gary's still the best at running back. Gabriel's still second best. And now slotting in at 3 is Thompson. We do have Hoffman at fullback. That's okay. Gabriel can slot in there. That's not a problem. Wide receiver. Oh, look at that. Pittman, Seaman, and now Falcon all the way down to 3rd string. Now we can put Falcon here as that first backup, and then Conger. That way, unless he's already on the field, and we have 3 wideouts, if we only have 2 out there, and he needs a rest, Falcon will be that first guy. But we'll go with Conger from here, and then Fellows is fine. We'll put no. Conger. Fellows, there we go. Alright, so tight end, Kelly. We've got Wilkins. Who's this Basham? Oh, he's a 70. Okay. Wilkins, definitely. Well, look at the upgrade there. Look at that now. We'll put Wilkins as the number 2. And then Packard. Then Basham. What a change that is. We're looking really solid at tight end now, and even wide receiver looking so much better. I remember all those drops we had last year. Well, really the first 2 years. Let's start at center, as we have a vacancy there. Not looking so good there. Griffiths is going to have to step in, moving up to that spot. So it's a bit of a downgrade at the center position from a year ago. But are we going to be looking better outside of that? Quick glance at where he is. A righty or a lefty? Alright, you gotta show me where. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Gunslinging freshman. Do I have anything that says whether you are a left-hander or right-handed player? I guess it doesn't necessarily matter, huh? Just to me, it helps on blind side, or you want your best guy on the blind side, right? So guard Greer is still the best guard we've got. Marion is still second best, so Slack is now moving up a spot here, and Teeter. Okay, tackle. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so Andrews and Hutto still the best. Brown is the first backup, and then Sheridan after that. And there was some improvement in those guys in training. Here we go. Okay, so the line, a little bit better. We've got 3 out of 5 now are 80 plus. It's not as bad as we were a year ago. Remember, most of the line, I think 4 out of 5 or all 5, were in the 70s. Okay, save package. Awesome. There's your starting offense. A lot of returning players. Only a couple replacements. Only a decrease in one spot, really. And plenty of improvement, so that's something we can say is an upgrade from a season ago. Alright, now into the defense. We've got a few more spots to replace here, especially the line. 2 out of 4. So, defensive tackle, it's definitely Cisco on top. You've got McDonald and Means, and yes, so no change. That also means that McDonald is now going to be the other starter. So that could be a bit of a downgrade from where we were. So a little bit negative, but Cisco, big improvement from where he was last year. I think he might have been an 80, 82 now. Thompson, this is... yeah, that's not going to hurt too bad. Bruno starting. Okay. So we do have an improvement here. Our backup at least is a little bit better. It'll help having Cisco because he'll make some stops for us. Middle linebacker. Alright, we do not have a lot of depth here. Well, yeah, we do. And Duffy is available. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. An 87. And Allen's been playing outside linebacker, and he's still here, so that's really good. Is Solomon the next best? No. No, he is not. So we are seeing an upgrade. In fact, he's not even close to the best now. Ham, a 77. Look at that big old increase. So our linebacking core is going to be much, much better. I've got Picard playing. So both outside linebackers are strong safeties, at least from a year ago. Now, coming down. Dexter, yeah, Dexter's a 75, so Dexter is improved and promoted. And then Solomon. From here, backup Pinson was the backup of 77. And then that means Dexter really is going to get plenty of time as he's a backup at all 4 positions there. At corner, Casillas has improved somewhat from a year ago. Was he at 82, 83 last year? He's in 86 now. Maybe he was in 85, but either way, he has improved. Maggard. We've got Schuler backing up, added 80, which is nice. That puts him starting in the nickelback spot. Berger's still the backup there. And who does this leave us in the second nickel spot? Let's see. Might be Picard now. Can't be Allen. Yeah, so Picard of 77 is probably going to be that next best. So let's go ahead and promote him up. Oh, Escobar, free safety. Yeah. And then, of course, we'll put Escobar here above Atkinson. All right. That's a pretty decent defense right there. I mean, both safeties are 80 plus. Both corners are 80 plus, including an 86. We've got 2 linebackers that are 80 plus. The others are 77s, which isn't terrible. But Duffy's in freaking 87, which is amazing. And then the line, a little bit weaker there. So we're hurting a little bit on that. Having a 74 at left end is not so good. But Cisco's up to an 82 now, so that's decent. Special teams. Have a big change over here. But Clark is an 84. We've got Randall. And we'll put, I guess Clark as the backup. And then Randall. And we'll just put Comeo in there. Kick returners. Maggard was an 82. This is that overall, though. To know who I want for kick returner, I need some comparison in their ratings. So I want guys that have high pace. There we go. So speed. New guy, Pittman, 76, 76. Speed and agility. Siemens, 82, 82. That's nice. That 82 might be enough to get him into the mix. Hands aren't great, though. Kind of want to get a guy who is going to catch the ball. Casillas has that amazing agility and good speed. But there you go. Yeah, Maggard, 86, 87. So that's why he's in there. Let's see, safeties. Anybody jumping out? Allen's got that 89 speed, but he doesn't have very good agility. So, the one who might fit in here. An 82-82 for Seaman. That's definitely better than Conger. So let's get him up there. Schuler. How is Schuler? Where are you? Cornerback. There they are. Oh, yeah, no. Seaman above Schuler. Okay, so Casillas is our other guy, and we'll do the same thing here. We'll put Schuler below, Seaman above him, and for punt returner, that'll put Seaman into that third spot. All right, save package, and there's our depth chart. So recruiting season, of course, has started. Team captains for the year, Cisco, Falcon, and Duffy. So the transfer. Let's go ahead and delete those out so we're clear. And week 1. Got Texas A&M. Number 18 in the nation. Not a good way for us to have to start the season. Not good at all. We won't watch too much of this game as we are going to have our hands full with the Aggies. We'll try to send through and at least get a couple more weeks in. We'll try to watch at least the first part of the first quarter anyway. We open up the game with kickoff, 70 yards, 27 yards on the return, and the first play from the line of scrimmage is a pass to a ton of space. Oh my goodness, we were in like prevent defense right there, but Polak drops the pass, and it goes incomplete. Sweep to the left. First gets past Allen, but Allen recovers to make the tackle and brings him down for a short gain. It's 3rd and 10. Jump off over the middle is going to fall incomplete, and we've got a quick 3 and out. So the defense steps up, gets the job done on the first possession of the game, and Conway is going to punt this one. It's going to go shy of the 20-yard line, and what a return here is Maggard to the 20, to the 15-yard line. Oh my goodness, 63 yards on the opening punt return of the season, and we are already in the red zone. On our very first possession of the year, Hoffman's going to pick up 1 yard on the game on the first run of the season. Second play, 2nd and 9 here. Gary's going to pick up 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and a manageable 4 yards. We're going to drop to pass. No, it's a quarterback keeper. He is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Where it's going to pick up 2 yards. It's 4th and 2. And it looks like we're probably going to take the field goal. We do. It's Clark, 23-yard attempt. And it's good. We lead in this one 3-0. Could be the only lead we see, as we are heavily outmatched here by Texas A&M. But it's clear that this team is better than we were a year ago. Decent return there on the kickoff. Brings it out to the 33-yard line for Texas A&M, where they start their second possession. This time they're going to sweep to the right. It looks like it was almost an option. No, that was just a blocker out wide. He only gained 2 yards on the play, and on second down, they're going to head out there again with the sweep right. Short gain there, and Schuler makes a tackle. Defense really standing up well to Texas A&M early in this game. But on third down, he's going to get a pretty decent gain there, just enough for the first down. 1st and 10 for Texas A&M. 3 times in a row, they ran to the right on that one. We stopped them 2 out of 3 times, but just could not make it for all 3. Now on first down, they're going to get a chance to move the chains again. 14 yards on the pass completion. Polak this time makes the catch, and they're going to drop on first down for the pass again, and they're going to pick up a good 8 yards here. 2nd and 2. They are moving the ball pretty quickly. They are well into our territory already. onto the 34-yard line. And on second down, they're going to get right about 2 yards. Nope, about 1.5 yards. And it's third and short inches. And they're going to run again. It looks like he's got enough space. Can we get him in the backfield? Yes, he does turn the corner. Gets past the line of scrimmage, past the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the gain. First down again. They drop to pass. Well protected there in the pocket. Double team down on the right, but he still makes the catch. 9-yard gain. Second and short now. Texas A&M on the verge of hitting the red zone. And lots of traffic there, but the pass is complete. Caught by the fullback, and he's going to pick up 5 yards and move the chains again. And they are in the red zone. Ooh, this one, dump off over the middle to the running back, is incomplete. Cover 2 worked that time, but no, not really. It was more of a drop. And this one, ooh, again, a drop. That was easily heading into the end zone, or at least to the line that would equal the end zone. And on third, another incomplete pass. And we have forced them to take the field goal attempt. 32 yards. Edmondson's kick is no good. No good. The kick is missed. And the score remains 3-0. Quarterback keeper here on this one is going to go for a short gain. 2nd and 10. We're starting from our own 15-yard line. Gary is going to take the draw up the middle, and again, just a short gain, and it remains 3rd and 10. This pass, oh boy, that could have gone for a good long ways, but Pittman is unable to catch that one. It's not a drop, though, so the pass was a bit off target, and that's a quick 3 and out. We punt. No return on this one, but 48 yards. It's still going to lead to good field position as Texas A&M start from their own 36-yard line. That pass to the tight end is complete, but he's tackled immediately for 7 yards on that one, and it's 2nd and 3. Another pass attempt here on second down, the dump off with traffic, with blockers, but somebody's able to get the tackle, and that is good for the first down. Quick penalty from us there. Too many men on the field. Quarterback keeper, it looked like it was an option left. No, quarterback sprint left. And he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 6. Defense really is playing quite well, but we are definitely outmatched here. But speaking of playing quite well, that is Peter Means on the sack. 6 yards lost. That wasn't the main guy either. That was the secondary defensive tackle. 2-yard gain, and it's 4th and 10, and we force a punt. Wow. We are hanging in this game. You can see just how much the team has improved from a year ago. That punt is going to go into the end zone for the touchback, so we start this possession from our own 20. The defensive tackle there. Walter is able to get into the backfield, though, to make the tackle on that one. 3-yard loss. On second down, Gary is able to get back just past the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9. This pass, oh, it's caught! Yes! First down. There's Seaman on the catch. 15-yard gain. That's our first down in a while. Illegal block below the waist, though. That's going to set us back. That's going to be hard to recover from. 1st and 20. Gary's going to get the counter left, gain just 3 yards. 2nd and 17. Long ways to go on this one. Good gain here, though. Shortens the yardage quite a bit as Gary picks up 9 yards on the counter left again. Another penalty. Delay of game. 3rd and 13. Pass complete over the top. He's got some room to run. He's past the 50, past the 40 or thereabouts as he's brought down. It's Seaman again. He's got that good speed. He's brought down right at the 40, and we've got good field position here. The offense not doing great by any means, but doing enough. Doing enough. I mean, we've already got 42 yards through the air, which is something that is really unheard of a season ago. Another pass completion. Conger on the catch, 7 yards. The run left this time on 3rd and short only goes for a yard. 4th and 2. Are we out of field goal range? Probably it's a 49-yarder, so we're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a pass attempt, and it's complete. It's good enough for the first. We're into the red zone, down to the 15. Pittman, number 1 receiver, on the catch that time, 18 yards. We're 4 of 6 through the air. That's already as many pass completions as we had in a lot of games a year ago. So the true freshman, and here's a first down and more. We're down inside the 5, 13 yards from Thompson on the option left that time, and we've got a chance to score a touchdown here. And it's in. It is in. That is a touchdown. And not only do we lead this game, but we have stretched the lead of this game to 9. The extra point is going to be good, and it's 10-0 as the end of the first quarter is just right around the corner, just 48 seconds remaining, and we're up 10-0 on the Aggies. It's Texas A&M. I mean, this is a ranked team. We are playing at home, but this is a ranked team. Last year, by this point, we would be down 21-0, 28-0 in most games. So the team is much, much improved from 1 year ago. So that expected drop-off in year 2 certainly hit. It hit hard. It was painful. But now in year 3, are we improved that much that soon that it's just taken me 2 years worth of recruiting efforts to start bringing in decent enough players? And we're still a young team. There's the option left. The pitch happens, but he still doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, or just gets back. 2nd and 10 here. I mean, we've already got the ball back. We've got a 10-0 lead. It's now into the second quarter, and we've already got the ball back. Chance to move it again. 3rd and 10 here, though. Short gain. This is going to be a punt. Quick 3 and out on this one. We only managed to gain 3 yards. Like I said, the offense not doing fantastic or anything, but get the job done. And somehow the defense is getting the job done. The Aggies have been in the red zone once, but they missed the field goal, so the defense made the stop, and the special teams made the stop. Do I have enough quality to start competing? I still don't think we're going to win this game, and I will be fast-forwarding to the end here shortly. Even though we lead 10-0, I think Texas A&M is going to get the job done. But this is still a really, really promising sign, as we've played well, at least that first quarter of the season. Second and 7. That pass is complete. Good enough for the first down. They are past the 50 now, so they're into our end of the field. Quarterback's just 8 of 14 right now. A lot of incompletes. Is Sutherland not a very good quarterback? Could that be why they're having so many incompletes? Sweep left. He does turn the corner after getting around the tackle box and takes that one for 8 yards. It's 3rd and short here. 3rd and 2 from the 39. They're going to go right. He's got enough blockers. That should be a first down. He's going to have to cut back all the way left. And actually, in the end, only gains 1 yard. He could have pushed the pile forward and easily gotten 2 yards. Instead, he cuts back to the left, forces the 4th down, and that's going to fall incomplete, and it's our ball. They went for it on 4th instead of punting, and we got the ball back. So mistakes here early on for Texas A&M, really opening the door for a potential upset. Excuse me. 3rd and 8 now, as Gary's going to take that one for a short gain. So 2 runs on the first 2 downs, and they both go short. This one falls incomplete as Hoffman could not catch that pass, and that's going to be another 3 and out. We punt. But again, the field position game has favored us so far. That punt's going to go all the way down 59 yards for the touchback. It probably hit the ground and ran into the end zone. I doubt that was all through the air. That dump off down the middle is complete. 5-yard gain. Again, Texas A&M keep moving the ball, but they keep making mistakes. Our defense is playing really well. We haven't given up any big plays in this one yet. First down there. But we're very much in a bend, don't break kind of manner right now. I mean, they've had 2 really good scoring chances in this one already, and have failed to convert in both. Turnover on downs in the most recent. The previous one, of course, was the field goal attempt that was missed. Oh, Casillas called for holding on that one, and that's going to really move that ball already up to the 42 now. Run outside here is going to go for a short gain, just 2 yards. Going to drop to pass. He's got a man open. That was a cutback in from the wide receiver. The post play is good for the first down, 10 yards. They move the ball past midfield again. 3rd time already for the Aggies. Short gain by Briggs, 3 yards on that pass completion. Here's another one. He's wide. Oh, he's not wide open. He is marked tightly by Polak. Polak makes the tackle. Oh, Maggard, I mean. With Polak making the pass completion. And it's not good for the first down. It's 3rd and 3. And again, just 2 yards. Sweep left. He turns the corner, but the tackle is made. So we are tackling really well today. It's 4th down. They go for it. They're going to get it, though, this time. They drop to pass instead of the expected run. Polak again on the completion, and it's a first down. Another sweep around the outside. They keep opting for the sweep more than anything else. 4 yards on this one. We've got enough speed that even though they're turning the corner, we're making those tackles pretty quick. And again, it's 3rd and short, 4-yard gain. Just 2 yards to go here, just outside the red zone. This is going to take it into the red zone, though. That's a pretty good gain there as he goes through a lot of traffic for a 9-yard gain. Pinson eventually brings him down. 1st and 10 from the 15. Second trip to the red zone here for the Aggies, and that one falls incomplete. 2nd and 5. There was a missed penalty in there somewhere. That one's good. It's a first down, but he's not in the end zone yet. 2 yards further to go, and short dump off to the running back, and that's going to go in. The Aggies are on the board with that touchdown. They're going to cut the lead to 3. It's 10-7. And at that mark, we're going to go ahead and get to the end of this game and see how this goes. Like I said, I think Texas A&M is going to win. Probably win comfortably, but it is absolutely evident that we are a much improved team from 1 year ago. Oh my goodness, we won. We won 27-24. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. 17 points in the 4th quarter. So we really come back late in this game. Both teams really stepped up in the 4th as the 2nd and 3rd were really quiet. There was only 1 field goal from the time that we hit sim until the 4th quarter. Wow. Ooh. Box score. Oh my goodness. So, 3rd quarter, Texas A&M ties the game. Early 4th, Sandy Clark, short field goal to give us the lead. Conger's going to take an 8-yard pass from Ware to open the score 20-10. And then Falcon, 23-yard pass just a minute and a half later to make it 27-10. And then finally, the Aggies get it going in the last 3 minutes of the game. 2 touchdowns in those closing 3 minutes is not enough. We had a 3-score lead. Wow. Okay, first down's 20-14. I mean, clear advantage. But unlike a year ago, we actually did move the ball a little bit. 343 yards to their 383. It's not like they completely dominated us. We had 238 through the air, 18 of 25. Last season, you got to remember, we were like 7 for 25 most games. Marked improvement. Yards per pass, big difference. I mean, we took half as many attempts as they did. We had far fewer plays from the line of scrimmage than they did. But we got it done. We got over 100 yards on the ground, 44 rushing attempts. So yards per rush was pretty similar. So the defense continued to play well all the way till the end of the game. 1 interception. I would not be surprised at all if it was right here after that fourth quarter where we had those back-to-back scores. Time of possession much favored the Aggies over us. But William Ware, wow, fantastic job for him. 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, 178 rating. I mean, this is like 3 games worth of rating combined last season with the combination of quarterbacks we were running. So the true freshman opens the season with a win against the number 18 team in the country. Albeit at home, but that's already equal to our win total of a year ago. Gary had the bulk of the carries, but Gabriel, a bit better on his average. Receiving, we really spread the ball well, so William Ware is seeing the field quite well. Our top receiver only had 3 catches, but he did get 59 yards. Randall took 1 of the extra points. Maggard, just the 1 long return. He didn't get anything else. In fact, he lost yardage the other 2 times. Allen, 10 tackles, 1 sack, and a pass deflection. Duffy, the new guy, the 87, 9 tackles for him and a pass deflection, so that's a huge upgrade for us. Carr and Escobar had good games. Ham, a couple tackles for a loss. Means, we only had 2 sacks in the game, so we only added 1 more. But look at that. Atkinson, 3 pass deflections plus an interception. And offensively, we protected the ball really, really well. No fumbles, only a few pass deflections, no interceptions. That is insane how good we did. Plus only two sacks for them as well. So the offensive line, even though they're not that strong, they really got the job done. Look at all those penalties. How did we win that game with all those penalties? Oh my goodness. Pancakes, Greer with 5, but he also had 1 sack allowed. Okay, wow. So, last season's win total has been matched. Is it a fluke? Is it 1 game? Is it that season opener where anything can happen? Or are we legitimately that much better than a year ago? Well, let's go ahead and finish off the rest of the week. We've got recruiting to do. And then we'll try to at least get a little bit of game number 2 in the season and get through that. We'll get that first look and see whether it was some kind of fluke or not. Remember, recruiting rank, we went up like 30 spots from a year ago. Speaking of, quick look here. Was there any change at all heading into season 2? No, nothing. So, a year later, we're right where we were. But remember, a half star versus a full star isn't 1 point. There is more than 1 point involved. If we're talking about 5 stars, right? There's 100 points spread out among those 5 stars. Now, they're also split into half stars. So, half stars, right? That means really there's 10 levels of progression on what we're seeing here. There's 100 levels overall in terms of rating. So, really, it takes about 10 points to get each level. And technically, a half star would be counted like 5. Full star would be where we finally hit. No, it would be more than that, right? That would be 10, and then it would be 20 even. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I don't know how they have this coded. But theoretically, 1 star, right, would be 20. It would be 20% of the way. And then 30% would be a star and a half. 40% would be 2 stars towards max. So it takes a 20 to get 1 full star marked. That's how I would look at it anyway. I don't know. I'm not part of the coding team, and I don't know what their evaluation of that is. But I would assume that at 20, it becomes a full star, right? They don't round up. So if that's the case, it makes sense that we're still a half star on everything except recruiting, which even a year ago hit that. So there very well could have been a lot of improvement in my training and scouting abilities over this last year that just wouldn't show up yet. Give it another year or two and we'll start seeing, a full star here and there in various places. There's got to be development, right? They've got to have development in the game. I mean, scouting's developed already, but does it just develop scouting? Or does my training develop? Does my personality develop? Does the strategy develop? I don't know. It doesn't say anywhere. It doesn't tell me that it does. So I'm going to have to take their word for it. I know their basketball game... one more time we'll look here. I know their basketball game personality doesn't develop, but training and scouting do. They don't have the strategy option, so I don't know whether that one would or not. So based on that personality, I could be here. But honestly, it should develop. And if I were making the game, I would certainly want it to develop. But that's me. Okay, recruiting. On to week 2. We've already got our guys laid out. We've got positions laid out, so all of that's set. And we just got started on scouting. We've got our recruit points going, and we'll get that first look. Looking at these quarterbacks, I did a 10, 3, and 3 on these guys. But interest level went to a 2 on this Film Geek. Okay. What do we have so far here on Williams? Fresno State and Washington are both recruiting him. His arm is great. His strength is remarkable. His intelligence is remarkable. Not very accurate, though. Now, he's the high recruit, but that interest is nothing. This does not look so good. He's an okay team player. Now, I went after him because he was the high recruit, but I have not offered any of these guys a scholarship yet. But if his interest only went to 2, and he's being recruited by 2 other schools, I think I need to flip this. And we're going to go bring it down to, I don't know, a 5. We'll go 5. And that gives me 5 points more. Brea is looking like the one that could be better for us. His interest went up the most. Did I get any scouting done at all? Yeah, a little bit. Let's go ahead and spend some points here. I'm only going to spend 5 because I have a feeling that Williams is not going to go well for us. Okay, so Nevada is recruiting you as well. Let's go ahead and go 5 and the interview. And West. Okay, we're the only ones recruiting him so far. His arm is remarkable. His accuracy is remarkable. He's got tremendous speed for a quarterback. The only thing is he's not terribly smart. But this very much looks like our best chance at a recruit. We've already got a true freshman at quarterback who's an 85 and could very well be a 4-year starter. So it's not like I need a top-notch guy. I need that backup. I need that one replacement. So let's schedule an interview here, and I'm going to spend more points on you. We're going to spend 10. West could be the guy we go after just from that initial look. All right, running back. A whole slew of guys, and this position's not quite as important as others. Now, in terms of interest, Ramsey and Moore and Allen really all have a pretty good amount of interest. Dobson a little bit lower. Did I get any scouting done here at all? No. He's being recruited by Oregon, though. Arizona State. Arizona. Pac-12 is way ahead of us here. And Utah State. So this could be a disaster, as I could fail to get any of these four. If all those schools end up offering scholarships, they would obviously choose those over our program. So let's just go light scouting this week. Get an initial on all of these guys. And we move on. Fullback, nothing. Tight end, just one guy and no points assigned. Why have I done that? Oh, because there's no other tight end. I don't actually have a need for a tight end. That would be why. And he's being recruited by Oregon State. So we're going to just leave that like that. Wide receiver. Okay, now this is one of my needs, and again, I've got one good one right now, but that's it. Now, from the looks of things, I went after Jaeger hardcore, but he only jumped to 1 point and is being recruited by 3 other schools. So I'm thinking Jaeger isn't going to happen. He's very intelligent, and he's got very good hands, but he's got no speed. Can't block. Definitely a team leader, though. Wow, 98. But with 3 schools after him, we've got 0 chance with this guy, which is, I think, why the interest is just a 1. So let's go ahead and take those points, and let's give them out to these guys. And we'll go ahead and hide Jaeger. Now, do I have any scouting report on these guys? I do. I've got a good amount of reporting here. And, ooh, Taylor. Nobody else recruiting either Taylor or Bradley. I like that. Schedule interview. We'll go 10. And it's an Oregon guy. Locker room leader. Yay, go Mariners. Let's see. I'm only going to spend 5 points here. I think Banks, we're going to have our work cut out for us trying to get him, even though he has a very high rank. But Bradley's a really good rank, too. Trailer, by the way, his rank is not good, so this actually does not look like a terribly good choice for us. We'll see. Maybe he has really good potential, right? Guard. Not a major need. Not very good interest. Trout was okay. Did I get any scouting? None. Well, let's spend some points on that. Okay, Washington is recruiting this guy. That could be a problem for us. San Diego State. Why don't I do it this way then? We'll go 10. 5. And that's enough for right now, as we're out of points. Okay, training report. Not a whole lot of development, but at least our tight ends blocking a little bit better. Couple guards as well. And Vanderbilt is coming up next. Alright, well, timing-wise, we're out of time. But what a start to the season. We opened with a win. A very tight contest, but a really good team. I mean, we were absolutely getting hammered in these matchups last year. These were 40-point losses every time. So, things are looking good so far. Looking really good. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.